When I got to college, I would say I was not too concerned about finding faith. It wasn't a high priority. I had grown up kind of in a lukewarm household that never stressed a true relationship with God. And so what BYX was to me is basically a group that taught me, A, just how to get into the Word on my own, and then B, just having people to walk through it together with.
I knew early on in college that I needed to have guys walking with me that were rooted in relationship with the Lord. I knew none of them coming into college, and we all ended up through BYX getting to know each other.
Our relationship grew, I would say, just spending time with one another. Funny enough, I don't think I was actually in a cell group with any of these guys, but we had that model for the last 3.5 years. And well, this really was maybe a little bit of an attempt to kind of hold on to that.
When we started meeting together post-college, we had already lived together for 3 years in college. We all ended up back in the same city and realized that these relationships had a lot of depth already, intentionally wanting to pursue just general life together.
We've been at the Chick-fil-A at I-75 in Southwestern for probably 8 years now.
We've always done Friday mornings. They're here just to be a listener, just sort of be present. That's the most important thing.
I think what we found is through each of our crises that, yes, we're going to challenge each other with scripture and with just encouragement as well. But you know someone's not going to leave you out to dry, that they're going to be there for you, they support you.
I mean, I think we all want to be fixers at times, and we all want to offer like, hey, here's the prescription.
Accountability for us has turned much more into being there for somebody and knowing when to be there and when to provide the opportunity to talk than it is answering a list of questions or saying what you have or what you haven't struggled with.
I honestly know there's not anything I could say or do where they would, turn their back on me. If anything, it would be more sort of pouring more into me.
Without these guys, I'd say, A, I would be less confident, for sure. These are the guys that bring me up.
Maybe I wouldn't be as good of a father or a husband. These guys are a super critical, part of my relationship and just sort of my life.
It's a foundation that you can't get anywhere else.
I've gotten to experience the grace of Christ through men in this group, and that is something more than I can put into words.